Edward B. Garvey shelter. That's the upstairs. You gotta walk up the back steps, and there's a door up there, windows up front. Buzz really enjoyed his stay there last night. It stormed, thunder, lightning, and he stayed dry and warm up there. There's probably really no breeze. Uh, Nice place. Looks like a nice privy over there. Nice built up, a lot of space. I stayed in my hammock for the second night. Second night it rained on my hammock, but as you can see right here, I stayed dry. And I set it up better this time, but still not set up perfect, but it's a work in progress, and it will be mastered by a week because I am enjoying the tripping on rocks and sleeping in my hammock. Today we have a 16, 17-ish, I think, kind of day planned. There's a campground in 4 miles. That's where we're going to fill up on water because we don't want to walk an extra mile down a steep hill and back up a steep hill just to get some water. So we're gonna roll out of here and get some. We have water, we're not out, but we're gonna refill our waters 4 miles up the trail at a campground, and then 10 miles or so there's the Washington Monument Park. So we're gonna pass right through that, check it out, probably take a few pictures, and a mile after that, I believe there's a road gap that has a restaurant attached to it. So we're looking at a cheeseburger for lunch, and then a couple more miles to a shelter where I'm thinking a couple days ago they told us it's kind of a not great shelter, leaks and whatnot, but we will find out when we get there. Right, we are continuing on. This is the AT in Pennsylvania so far. I mean, Maryland. Sorry, Maryland. Thank you, Buzz. I mean, Buzz is almost like walking beside me here on the trail. It's real nice. It's real maintained. Granted, we've only been in it for, an afternoon and a morning, but we're enjoying it. So, current events. The other day we left Virginia. And Virginia, I gotta tell you, I won't miss you. I mean, you had some great moments. You've had some horrible moments. You had the Grayson Highlands and the ponies. But then you had Three Ridges later. You had the beautiful Shenandoahs. But then you had the Priest. So, I mean, there's parts of Virginia I will love and cherish. And then there's parts that were just like the roller coaster. Meh. Southbounding flip-floppers coming out of Harper's Ferry. Yeah, that's pretty much the first real intense thing you run into, but it's nothing. Nothing. But ups and downs. So that's it for Virginia. Virginia blues, I guess I got a little bit of them. I did hit a low point there, but I'm better now. So, moving on to West Virginia. Now, I'm not one for the 4-state challenge in Johnny Tsunami. If you banged out 50 miles, not yellow blazing, awesome for you. But, I mean, we camped right before West Virginia yesterday. Got into it in the morning. Hit up the ATC. Got our pictures taken, got our numbers. Buzz was northbound through hiker number 71 for the year. I was 72. there was an important number that I neglected to take a picture of, but the official weight for me at the ATC, you know, figurative psychological halfway park on the AT, there was a scale in the restroom. I went in there, took off shoes, belt, wallet, buff, you know, everything but like the socks, shirts, and shoes that I weighed myself on back at the house. And halfway through the AT, my weight came in at 186, same as in Bear's Den. And that's something. Down 54 pounds since I started this trip 87 days ago. Today is number 88. So let's see what I weigh at Katahdin. Other than that, pack weight, when we were heading towards Harper's Ferry, we was at the Blackburn ATC building. Yeah, I think it's starting to drizzle. And my pack right now came in right at around 39 pounds. So, but that's carrying the hammock gear instead of the light tent. That's carrying my stove and cook set now that I haven't had for 2 months. And that's carrying a good portion of those 5 boxes of supplies that were sent up to Bear's Den for me. Thank you everybody that sent stuff. And you know, I was able to spread it around to a couple other thru hikers, and they appreciated it as well. Leaving Virginia though, going through, well, leaving West Virginia, going through Harper's Ferry, we're only there for a little minute. It was very touristy, it was very historic. We stopped at the Cannonball Deli, you know, got some scoops of ice cream, just to say, you know, we did stuff at Harper's Ferry. And special shout out to you, ma'am. I asked you your name and I've completely forgot it, and I'm so sorry about that. If and when we catch up to Zach, we'll tell him to text you every day, because he will have phone service, we promise, somehow, some way. And I'll get your name from him and thank you properly once I can remember how to say your name. But thank you again for giving us that ride to and from Walmart from the ATC. You are a trail man. You are a trail angel. And yeah, so we left West Virginia. Had to stop every 3 minutes and talk to tourists because they, you know, wanted to know what was up through hiking and where we kept our clean clothes and how often we washed our socks and where we washed our socks. So, and then they were just asking us questions like we were tour guides, like, you know, how do I get to this trail and where's that trail from here, and can I bring my bike across the bridge? Like, you know, those are all very good questions and I'd love to give you very good answers, but unfortunately I'm just going to sit here and shrug my shoulders because I have no idea. But we're in Maryland now, and I do believe we're going to stay in Maryland for the night. Pennsylvania? Yep. Pennsylvania on the agenda for tomorrow. We got some raindrops coming down, probably about to stop here in a minute, throw on our pack covers. Heard some thunder a minute ago, so we'll see what happens, but most likely Pennsylvania tomorrow. All right, we are in this historic park, something or other. It's restrooms, water spigot. Eating some of this 8 pounds of trail mix that my sister mailed to me. Thank you. And Next shelter's in, just less than a mile. Walk in there, sign the book real fast, keep going. 4 miles after that is like another shelter. Walk in, sign the book, keep going. Shortly after that, there's the Washington Monument Park area. Shortly after that is some town, Borough Town, Brownstown. So I'll connotate it later. And that's where a restaurant will be. Okay, so Boonesboro. Yeah, Boonesboro. That's where we're going to find a restaurant. And then we're going to go a couple miles after that. So today we're going from around here to around here. So tomorrow we should hit Pennsylvania. Well, we came here, but they don't open until late in the afternoon. Old South Mountain Inn. So, womp, womp, womp.
Yep, 5 miles to the shelter.
The original Washington Monument, after it's been rebuilt a couple times. So, version 3 of the Washington Monument. And let's see if I can get out. It's dark in here. Stone stairwell. Oh my goodness. Watch your step, Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get struck by lightning. No.
I'll bet you get some good video of that.
Yeah, when I'm not hitting trees.
I hope you're not successful. At least right now.
This is the AT in Maryland. You could, Buzz, could you land a small plane on this?
Absolutely.
I mean, without the trees and the rocks.
Remove a few trees, but
Like,
yeah.
I mean, me and Buzz are like walking side by side talking about how all the Discovery Channel shows in Alaska are fake or mega produced, and I mean, my heart is just shattering over here. I'm gonna have to get that amazing tattoo of Todd Hoffman, removed from my back. That's a joke. Todd Hoffman, don't come out here and eat me. Anyways, so yeah, no, the trail in Maryland, and again, we've only been on it, less than 2 days, and I think we'll have a itty bitty little bit of it tomorrow before we hit Pennsylvania. But I mean, this is kind of rocky. This is rocky, but we can walk around them. And
I think you could drive a Honda Civic through 80% of the trail in Maryland.
yeah, you probably really could. But yeah, no, it's going good. We're approaching I-70. Hey Greg, we're in the neighborhood. Of course, this probably won't get uploaded until we're not in your neighborhood, so anyways.
Speaking of neighborhoods, looks like we're going through one.
Yeah, there's houses right over there to the right. And in front of us. This is I-70. Beep. This wonderful little suspension bridge that is strictly the AT.
They don't want you to jump off of it.
Oh. And according to Buzz's navigation skill, US 40 is that way. Okay, AT goes this way. And Annapolis, Annapolis. Rocks is in 2.2. That will be tomorrow. And according to Buzz's navigation skills, she says the shelter is about 0.7 this way and 0.1 off the trail to the west, which would be our left. So gonna wrap this day up. Gonna eat a big meal tonight out of our food bags, get some weight out of our packs, and hopefully the third night's a charm and I can get my hammock set up, you know, exactly the right way. And hopefully Buzz doesn't have to sleep in the shelter with 20 Boy Scouts.
Yeah, I think it might be a tempting night.
Tempting night. We'll see.
We'll see.
Thunderstorms in the morning though.
Yeah, we'll see.